What's up guys, I am getting ready to go golf and I always try and look really nice when I'm on the golf course so that people don't think I am a bum. And what I'm doing today is I'm actually going to be doing a quick little shave with Harry's. And Harry's is the sponsor of today's video.
You've probably heard Trent talk about Harry's before, and that's because it's the only razor and shave gel he'll use anymore.
So I used to actually hate shaving with a razor, and I realized it's because I always had low quality razors that just gave me razor rash and didn't do a good job. The Harry's complete system with the shave gel, the aftershave cream, and their 5-blade German engineered razors really gives me a really close shave, and they're super affordable.
They make the sharpest blades ever at a fair price, with smooth shaving cream that's better for your skin and an ergonomically designed weighted razor handle with a travel cover to protect your blades when you're on the go.
I absolutely love shaving with the Harry's system, and if you guys are in the market for a razor, I highly recommend them. And right now, if you guys are interested, you guys can click the link in our description or go to harrys.com/Trent and Allie, and you can redeem their starter set for just $3. It comes with the weighted textured handle, comes with the German engineered 5-blade razor, the travel cover, and their shave cream with aloe. I wanted to say thanks again to Harry's for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna head out for the day, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
People on this mountain measure their time here in winters past, referring to years not by number, but the year with the huge snowfall, or the year with the late spring. This year is no different, and even though we knew it was coming, Mother Nature catches us off guard with her beauty and her power every single time.
Well guys, I just woke up. I woke up late. I'm still wearing my pajamas, and let's just say this is a legit middle of the winter snowstorm. Brighter than our mornings come before. Don't be late, my dear.
Oh, good morning.
Hey. Winter Wonderland.
Unreal. The good news is I think it was supposed to stop snowing or raining by like noon, and I think from now until noon, it's like a 40% chance.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it's done. But the 8 to 12 inches that was predicted was actually pretty accurate, so we're gonna have a fun day today. When the day is longer than the night, the road ahead is clear and the light is clear. Don't be
Were you having fun outside? Yes, little boy. It is a winter wonderland, guys. Like 8 to 12 inches is what was predicted, and they were right. They didn't disappoint. We got a full foot, maybe foot and a half of snow, and it's already 33 degrees, so it was in the low 20s this morning. It's gonna warm up quickly. Hopefully it's gonna melt quickly. We really need the precipitation, and it's absolutely gorgeous, so I'm not complaining at all. We are going to finish the built-ins today. Once and for all, the bedroom is going to be done.
Things are a little crazy right now. Brandon is rounding off the edges on our drawer faces before we kind of wipe them down and get them painted. Our doors that are going on the built-ins upstairs, we painted in our last episode. They're ready to have hinges put on them, which we might do down in the basement. Hopefully we can get all of that installed. And then we do have little teeny trim pieces that need to go on the front of all the little shelves on the outside. So we gotta get the saw up here in the snow, cut those all to size, paint them, pin nail them on, and then it's just putting on hardware. So we might have one trip to Home Depot to get some hardware. Today's gonna be a fun day, and I think probably the person that's having the most fun right now is Lika. She's outside really enjoying the snow. Everyone else is kind of upset that it's cold and snowing.
I was gonna say Leo. Leo, are you having so much fun?
Yeah, look at you.
Hi.
Yeah.
We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our eyes. It felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
How much was that?
My eyes deceived me. It's only 7 inches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bummer.
But it feels like 12.
Yeah, it does.
place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride.
All right, so we have a problem. We have about twice as much paint as what I just put into this little container.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gone now. So that amount of paint painted 2 drawer faces
Out of
8.
8.
So we have 6 more.
Okay.
And I might be able to get 1 more drawer face out of what I just, squoze out of the end of there. So like 3 drawer faces. So we basically have enough to paint like 6. And we need 8. And then we have to paint all the little face frame pieces that are going to go on the side shelves. And this is like special paint that's mixed from Benjamin Moore. It's not just like some off-the-shelf stuff. So
I love that I literally just took all the firewood out and all of the firewood storage out from the living room because I was like, it's time for summer. Let's have summer mode in the house.
no more fires.
And now it's like 29 degrees and there's 7 inches of snow. Could definitely use a fire, but I don't think it's going to happen today.
Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I
Is this
feel
poo water?
Reduced bleach water.
Ew. Frank, that's yucky.
It's like we're fighting like tooth and nail right now just to get 1 coat on these drawer faces.
But look at that beautiful teamwork.
Oh, that's Brandon and I's strong suit.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, come on!
No!
Come on!
No! You better just painted the crap out of his watch.
That's
Oh
okay.
my God, I'm sorry.
That's going in the video.
It's too much pressure. 2 more.
So I can definitely stretch the paint that we have so that we can get like 1 solid coat on all of these drawer faces, but a lot of times when you do that, even though they're primed, once that 1 coat dries and it shrinks, it'll make little pinholes, so there'll be like little white spots all over the drawer faces. And normally I would say like, yeah, let's just get them installed and then we'll like, we'll do a coat afterwards, like when we can get more paint. But the biggest problem with that is that we'll have like handles on it.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be blue handles. So
Well,
we have
they
to,
would be if we painted them after.
That's exactly right.
We've like mostly organized the stuff down here, and one of my absolute favorite baby gifts that we have stored down here that we'll never do anything with, but I don't want to give away because I think it's so hilarious, is this crib dribbler. It's basically like a hamster watering device, but for a baby, it's obviously a joke. It's a gag gift. Like you should.
We didn't think it was a joke.
We actually didn't realize it was a joke when we first got it. We were like, I don't think that's a safe thing. We should not use this for a baby. And after you read it, like, it's definitely a joke. They have the weekender, the overnighter, where you could like leave your baby for 3 days and like leave the crib dribbler with like baby energy drink. It's hilarious. Obviously, it's not recommended, but even though we have no use for it, I think we're gonna keep it. I figured these guys were hungry. We had a bunch of bagels that were gonna go bad if they didn't get eaten, so I thought, oh, I'll make them a sandwich. How weird is it having a cinnamon raisin bagel with ham and cream cheese?
It's pretty weird.
It's different. Good though.
Better than nothing.
That's good.
Absolutely right.
We do have some really exciting news, and that's that today is Tuesday, and we will not be working tomorrow, but Thursday, as long as all the snow is melted, we're gonna start framing, and also we have a new employee.
Yay, I
Who's
know.
gonna be starting on Thursday, and you guys know him. Everybody knows who he is, but we're not gonna tell you who he is until Thursday. You guys can find out who our new employee is that's gonna help Brandon and I build the whole garage.
I don't think he knows what he's signed up for, but
Nobody does.
he's about to find out.
All right, so with just the wet roller from doing the drawer faces, I was able to get 1 solid coat on all of these little pieces. I still have a little dollop of daisy in here of paint left, so
Save that.
we are going to head to Home Depot. We're gonna do a trash run on the way to Home Depot because
Oh,
we
good.
have a lot of trash.
Excellent.
And then Gonna be pin nailing these on, gonna be screwing those on, gonna be mounting the hinges for the doors, putting all of the hardware on. Today is literally gonna be the last day we're doing these built-ins.
Cool.
Unless Home Depot's closed for some reason and we can't get hardware, which
Don't put that out there.
could happen.
The snow is so heavy and wet and dense that it's sticking to the shovel. So obviously, you could probably tell in that clip I wasn't able to get much done, but I was out there for a while and I worked up a sweat. So it feels productive, even if it doesn't look like very much changed. And at least now we have a clearing in front of the door and a little bit more space for the dogs to go out onto the deck. And it's still snowing, so I figured, all right, a little bit is better than nothing, especially if it's going to continue to accumulate. And perfect timing, because I think our little buddy just woke up also. Hey, what are you doing? It's Leo. Okay. Hold tight. Hi. All right, Leo and I had a very nice time. He had some avocado. We're doing a lot of like solid foods and just like small meals, about once a day. It's not that often, but he's enjoying it and it's super fun, even though it makes a disaster. So mealtime followed by bath time. So he's nice and fresh and clean and dry, and these guys have just pulled up. Perfect timing.
Hello. We had to get some a tool belt and some supplies for our new employee.
Oh, that's exciting.
It took a little longer than expected, but
That's okay.
got everything we need. How's Leo?
Leo's great.
Is he awake now?
Yeah.
Good. We can get up there and get to work.
What do you think of my snow removal job?
It's great.
Perfect.
Way better than it was.
Are you helping? Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're at a big moment of truth here, trying to figure out how exactly and where exactly to install the face frames on these drawers. There's like 0 gaps. There's no room for error at all. You think you've solved the problem?
We're just trying to figure out what the problem is right now.
What's he going to grab?
He's getting a jig to do the handles.
We're getting jiggy with it.
Can't say that. The problem is that like we pretend like we're professional builders.
Yeah.
And that we take these measurements and everything's gonna line up and we can work with these like extremely minuscule like clearances and make everything work perfectly. And
The reality is not
the reality
the case.
is we're working with wood, wood from Home Depot, and we suck. So just
I don't know about
about
that.
90% of the time things have to be fudged in order to make them work. But this is actually looking like it's gonna turn out relatively nicely. There's some problems, but I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. So.
That looks good from here.
Yeah, it's doing all right.
Yeah.
Me llega esa duda que siempre estremece. Si valgo algo, ¿quién soy? Si alguien me amara como soy. Me he sentido mal todos estos meses, pero sé que el día vendrá y que la luz me brillará. Quiero solo esa mirada que me asegure que no pasa nada, que todo ha estado bien, que fue un sueño y desperté, pero en mi interior siempre gritaban todas.
both of them.
Oh, really?
Both sanded like that.
Ooh, look at that.
There, and look at those gaps. They look really nice.
Not too shabby.
For a couple rookies, huh?
Yeah.
And we just gotta put drawer faces on them and hang these doors.
Handles.
Yeah.
Those are the
faces.
faces.
Are already on.
What did I say?
Drawer
Faces.
faces.
Oh, those are drawer handles. Drawer handles and doors. And all the little frame pieces on the shelves. It's only two.
It's only
Plenty of
two.
time.
Nice.
All right, I am absolutely delighted because now we basically just have to drill the holes for the hinges on the doors and get those mounted, put a couple of holes in these with some drawer pulls, and then shoot all the little face frames on over there. Should be able to make great time, and it's only 2 o'clock, so let's get this knocked out. We got the hinges put on 2 of these doors.
All right.
Hopefully we can make them work. Uh-oh. We've got to space those in between the drawers.
We sure do.
Alright, so we've ran into a little bit of a snag here. Basically, we put the hinges on these doors as if they were just going on any old cabinet and there wasn't drawers at the bottom. And also, if you guys remember, our drawers have 0 clearance from the face frame. We had to sand them to make them fit. And now our hinge is gonna land right where that bottom drawer is. So we've got to space our hinge out basically to fit right in between that first and second drawer at the bottom.
Okay.
And we didn't do that, so now there's gonna be funny little holes in the bottom of the drawers.
All or nothing. The drawers don't open.
All right, moment of truth. Did we make these too big?
What?
There's an enormous gap and they're extremely uneven.
Okay, they're adjustable.
Why is that?
Not a huge deal.
They don't even say they're the same size.
It's really pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah, they've been, besides the gap, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I mean, we can adjust the gap. It's just the drawers don't open if we do.
Who needs drawers?
I'm literally about ready to just cut a quarter off the end of each drawer. Because even when they like function right, they don't function right. Like even,
Yeah, they're just tight.
it's just too tight.
Yeah. All right, they've done a little bit of adjusting. The hinges, the doors are a little bit more even. The gap in between the doors is not as crooked, and the door heights are adjusted to match. The problem is the drawers don't open at all because the clearances are just so tight, and the way that the hinges needed to be mounted on these doors makes the drawers completely non-usable. Which, I mean...
Ugliest house on YouTube.
There it is.
Dang it! You know, sometimes your ideas just don't turn out the way you're expecting them to.
I mean, we're not done.
Yeah, definitely not done. A lot more work here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah. It's okay.
Everything's fine. Wouldn't expect any more from this. The situation's in line with every story that I heard of the burning bliss, and I wait, trying to appreciate, and I wait, trying to evaluate.
Looking good.
Looking good?
Looking real good.
Yeah, could be better.
Yeah, but it could be worse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you a happy boy? Yeah, look at you. It's really nice.
Definitely needs that shelf up top and some crown molding.
Shelf.
In the middle?
We're doing a shelf?
Yeah, I thought you wanted like a recessed shelf.
Oh, I thought you decided you talked me out of it.
Like open cubbies and then the crown molding follows the whole thing.
Oh. Yeah, I love that idea.
That makes
That's
a huge difference.
awesome.
A lot better.
Yeah.
Finished.
Cool, cool. You're gonna put handles on these doors? You're gonna wait?
Yeah, put the handles on.
Or you wanna do it? You wanna do it. Ow. Okay. Okay. So good, guys. I love it. Are you happy?
Pretty happy. We broke that drawer slide, so we've got to go buy a new drawer slide before we can put your third drawer back in. But
Excellent.
the other two drawer slides are
Functional?
good, so you can put the stuff back in those two top drawers.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
yeah, basically like the shelf up top and then some crown molding would really finish it off. So I'd like to do that,
We'd
but
really tie the room together.
not doing it today.
Okay, that's fine. Nice.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Oh, you've never met anyone so outrageous. If you ain't like me, don't know how you could take it, darling. You will never meet another bird that sings like me. Oh, I'm born the day after the solstice of summer. I'm a child of the sun. Oh, there ain't no other, darling. You will never meet another bird that sings like me. I only got one flaw that I think I'm perfect.
Leo had a rough night and he's having a rough morning, but we are going to turn things around because we have some very exciting plans for today. We are packing up the baby and the dogs and heading down to my parents' place, dropping everybody off for some quality time at Nana and Nonu's.
Oh, it's kind of a bummer when you put away all the snow removal tools for summer. It snows a bunch.
Your arm's working really well.
Yeah, well, I can use the workout. We did choose to live in the mountains. We do love it up here. I actually really appreciate the snow. It's just like sometimes in the spring, you're done with snow and you would just like it to be summer. And pretty much everywhere except for right up here in the mountains is still spring/summer, and we just got a nice dose of like a beautiful winter wonderland. And it's fine. I think this should be the last snow of the year. Once this melts, we should be right into summer and spring, ready to build the garage. One thing that's a little depressing, remember when we snapped all those chalk lines so that we could lay our green plate down? It all got washed off by the snow, so we'll have to do that again. But anyway, we're heading into the valley. Nana's gonna be watching Leo and the dogs. We're heading to the shop.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello,
Good morning.
I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for
see you
the
there.
things I don't know.
All right, so Bryce's Volkswagen is having some mechanical issues, so they're dropping it off at the mechanic right now. We actually need to take Pamela Vanderson 1.0 down to Discount Tire. They're getting new tires put on her, and then basically while we're waiting for her at the shop, we're gonna go and meet them at Happy Jack. We're taking a tour of Happy Jack's facility. We're gonna be putting a Happy Jack in our 170 two-wheel drive here, and possibly in some other vans as well. So we're gonna go get a little bit of education and a tour of the facility. but in case you guys already know, because you guys have already seen it, but Allie has not actually seen the new 4x4 170 that I picked up the other day.
Wow, this is pretty cool. I really like the color.
Yeah.
I know it has nothing to do with the color, but it's nice. There's no shifter. There's just like buttons, a couple little paddles. It's a spaceship. It's literally a spaceship. And like, if you're ever worried about driving one of these things without there being windows or like a rear view mirror, it has like all these different camera angles and options so you can see every angle behind you. You don't need someone to like help you back out. I'm impressed.
All right, well, Pam's getting some new shoes.
We say this all the time, that life is really about chapters, and as one chapter ends, a new chapter begins. We have mostly, I would say 99% for sure confirmed that Pamela 1.0 is getting sold, which is wonderful and exciting and also heartbreaking and devastating. But we've outgrown her, and she just like has served an amazing purpose for us, and it's time for somebody else to use her and take her on some adventures. It's bittersweet, like so many things recently. We're trying to just be so grateful and so excited because it's all really wonderful.
And now we're actually heading over to Happy Jack. We're gonna meet Matt and Bryce there. We're going on a little field trip.
What's up? Where's the baby at?
What baby?
Just gonna leave him in the car like that?
Okay, so they're kind of sketchy on pictures. So.
Okay, so we're not gonna film.
You can take pictures.
This is a YouTube channel.
Oh, is this YouTube?
Yeah.
Are we live?
We are, well, yes.
Social photo bomb.
What can we not film?
Mostly
trade
just
secrets and
trade stuff.
Okay. How about you tell me what I can film?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Sure.
Tyler's gonna give us a little tour of the behind the scenes of Happy Jack, and we'll show you a little bit. Cool. Thank you, Tyler.
Well, that was awesome. Not only getting to see how the Happy Jack works, getting to see it in person, but we actually got to see all of the manufacturing. They actually just have sheets of steel that show up here. They make, bend, weld,
what it is.
powder coat everything into these bed lift systems. So for those of you guys that don't know what Happy Jack is, it's basically a bed that's on like a little elevator system. So in our new van, we're actually going to have a bench system that has like a dining area that turns into a bed, and then above it is going to be a bunk bed that drops down on one of these little bed elevators.
Fancy.
And today we got to see how they're made, and we put in an order for a couple. So should be here soon, and we can start building.
Oh my goodness. Who is that? Little boy named Leo?
Say hi, Mama.
Hi. Oh, I missed you. I missed you. Hello. Hello, hello.
Well, we ended up leaving the Happy Jack location. We went and picked up Pamela, who just got her new shoes put on, and then we dropped her right back off at the dealership because she's getting her final oil change and an alignment. I want to make sure that she is in tip-top shape and everything is as good as possible because, like Allie said, we do have a buyer who is basically 100% sure. They're sending a deposit and signing a purchase contract, and we're just going to be holding her for a little while until he comes to pick her up. But I think, Allie's parents are in town. We're here at their rental house, and I think we're going to spend the rest of the day with them, so.
Yeah, it was a pretty good day. And our bedroom is fully transformed.
We did get the built-ins finished, or at least as finished as they're going to be, and I think they did. They did turn out pretty good, so we're super happy with those. If you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure and watching us build the built-ins and get everything ready on Pamela, let us know by giving us a big thumbs up on this video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I